Give it a big welcome back once again to the lovely Paula MacAskill.
Well, here's my last wee part of this evening's show, and I think that we should do a nice wee Scottish song that you'll all know called Caledonia. So do you know that one? Right, come on then. I don't know if you can see the changes that have come over me in these last few days, that I've been afraid that I might drift away. So I've been telling all these stories, singing songs that make me think about where I came from, and that's the reason why I seem so far away today. But let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, and now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I ever had. And now I'm sitting here before the fire, and the empty room, and the forest choir, and the flames that couldn't get any higher. And they're withered now, they've gone. But I'm steady thinking my way's clear, and I know what I will do tomorrow when the hands are shaking and the kisses flow, and I will disappear. But let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, and now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I ever had. Caledonia's been everything I ever had. They are. Thank you very much. Thanks very much indeed. Right, we'll do a couple of wee waltzes this time for you. We'll go up to Kyle for a wee bit of dancing in Kyle. A wee verse of the Waters of Kyle's Skew, and then one more wee song from me called The Cottage in the Country, and that'll be the end of the Gaelic news. Oh, when the sun has gone down in the dark western islands, and our work is all done for a while, then we'll gather together, whatever the weather, and we'll drive to the dancing in Kyle. Now there's Mary and Duncan and Morrigan, Callum and Flora and Kenna and Dawn, and we're driving from Darney, Glenelg and Killen, and laughing as we race along. And then Rory will sing of the beauties of Eiling, and Seamus of Stornoway's Eye. Then the finest of dancers will show us the lancers when we drive to the dancing in Kyle. There's the swirl of the kilts and the skirl of the pipes, and Ken Mason's accordion band. And it's all for the eightsome and half for the jig, and the dashing white sergeant is grand. By Cleverig and Ben Loyal and the bonny Kyle of Tongue, the roads we've often travelled in the days when we were young. And waters of Kileskew. By craggy pool and loyal and the cold backy stands, I've thought of them while soldiering in far-off foreign lands, and I dreamt I saw the sunset o'er the hills of Castledew. In fancy I was wandering by the waters of Kileskew. Thought of them while soldiering in far-off foreign lands, and I dreamt I saw the sunset o'er the hills of Castledew. In fancy I was wandering by the waters of Kileskew. In fancy I was wandering by the waters of Kileskew. A couple of wee waltzes. Thank you very much. And we're going to end off my wee section now with an Isla Grant song, who has done very well for me. She writes lovely songs and I have hits for them as well, so thank God for Isla. And this one here is called The Cottage in the Country. So thank you very much. Good night. God bless. There's an old cottage waiting in the country, waiting for someone to call. There's an old kettle boiling by a fire. There's an old welcome mat in the hall. There's an old mum and dad, they're waiting for a son that's been gone for so long. There's an old cottage waiting in the country, waiting for that boy to come home. Many years ago he had to leave them and travel far across the foaming sea to fight for the things that he believed in, with a song and a guitar on his knee. And he hoped and they prayed that he'd return to them, for the weeks often turned into years, and many nights they have been so lonely, and many nights there have been many tears. And there's an old cottage waiting in the country, waiting for someone to call. There's an old kettle boiling by the fire, and there's an old welcome mat in the hall. There's an old mum and dad, they're waiting for a son that's been gone for so long. There's an old cottage waiting in the country, waiting for that boy to come home. And there's an old cottage waiting in the country, waiting for that boy to come home. Thank you very much. Thank you. Good night.